Hello everyone, today is my 30-second speech. So far, it's not so far so good. Today I will talk about timeless things that always be popular in trend and always be needed. Before it was common that most people in our country, especially women, they decided choose to be a teacher. It was very how to say respectful profession, respectful job, and the one reason why they used to choose teaching is because there were not many choices were available before. As you will be a teacher or doctor, it's like in Soviet Union era, that it was very narrow a list of professions that were available. But now we have lots of job opportunities in the profession, specialty. And what about teaching? It's always be a timeless profession, always be needed. And so nowadays many people say that, not many people, but some people say that artificial intelligence will replace teachers, and yes, they may teach you some things, but when you feel physical appearance of teacher, and you are sitting in a class, and you feel not just you gain, you feel like it's not like how to say punch of information that teacher will tell you, say. It's not just information, just how he or she delivers his message, the information. And it's not about just information or knowledge. It's about he may or she may share his background, experiences, what he has thrown. And when artificial intelligence say, it's not natural, and it's not, how to say, it feels strange, awkward when something not real teaches you how to be real. And because we are human, and we have emotions, we have moods that can change vary during the day, and it affects our whole being, how to say, how our whole feelings, emotions. And what else is timeless? So some things may fade over time, like trends. Spinner was popular maybe 5 years ago. It's just a shadow, and shadowed and faded, and not actual in trend anyway. And we call it fat, if I'm not mistaken, if it's spelled correctly, fat. So, but those things are not timeless. What is timeless? Maybe it's food. We consume food every day. We can't survive without food, and restaurants, cafe, what else? Fast food. They always be in need, and food always be in need. So those kind of business always be in trend. Clothes business, because we always need to wear something, put on some clothes to go outside, and that's how we it's kind of showing a personality. For some people, clothes doesn't matter. It's something to wear, similar to cars. You see, I need cars to to get where I want. It's like kind of luxury thing, and it's not about status. It's about a tool that delivers you where you want. And so it's kind of even what's the difference between cheap and expensive watches if they both show you the same time. It's kind of like this. Why do you want watches? If your intention is to know what's time about, you don't need an expensive watch. But if you want to express your wellness, your luxury, that you have money, it's a different thing. So it's the first part of my video. See you. So continuing my speech, which I suspended a few hours ago. Now continuing, I would add to my speech that I talked about things that's timeless, that don't fade over time, don't lose their relevance, and those things, these things can be either bad or good. For example, I don't know if I'm right, if I'm saying it correctly, but so some people have good qualities, and some people have bad qualities. Not full of bad qualities, but they have more bad qualities rather than good qualities. And this pros and cons, if you weigh up those, you will get people's how to say it, way of thinking. What influenced him to act like that way? And let's talk about complex things that at first glance seems very complex, very, how to say it, complicated, hard to solve, hard to understand, and the first reason just is for that our mind struggles when we face those kind of when we are in those kind of situations. When you enter university and the first lecture would be so difficult that you don't understand a single word but this is because our mind works like this. You are not familiar with this kind of information, and it needs require time to our mind to digest that information, to be accustomed to it. And once you get used to this kind of information, our brain adapts to those pressure, to those hard thinking, and over time you will not be, to say, junior in the subject. So it requires time and effort. First, our brain doesn't want to, to process this kind of information because it requires energy and new things. And people, his research shows that we are afraid of new things because we don't know how would it react to us, what influence it has to us, and that's why our ancestors are afraid to go, afraid of uncertainty. It's our brain sees it as a danger and warns us not to go there, which may harm us, probably. But we should control. We have this. We have remains of those instincts that that keep us safe and alive, but we have to overcome those kind of challenges and say to our mind that our brain, oh, it's okay. It's difficult thing. It's okay to spend more time, more effort, more endeavor to analyze and to process it. So everything will be solved with the right attempt. I'm not going to long this video anymore. So be good, say good, and always good intentions. Goodbye.